Welcome back. This is Chili Davis. I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where I talk about my top stocks and also talk about crypto. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Today was a pretty great day in the stock market. We had several stocks rally. Again, NASDAQ hit an all-time high. We had some chip stocks. We had some AI stocks all rallied today. Tesla shares were up much as 3.33%. SoundHound shares were up much as 27%. And Palantir Technologies again hit a new high, up 2.56. And Apple shares rallying after a great momentous week. Tim Cook visiting Donald Trump at the White House. So those shares continued to rally. Also, CoreWeave shares were up as much as 7%. Okay. Let's go to the news. Okay, here it is. The news here. Apple has its best week since 2020 after a White House visit. Again, there's Tim Cook, the CEO, shaking hands with Donald Trump as Apple agrees to $100 billion deal with several companies, I think 10 US companies, to manufacture parts of the Apple phone. So here it is, how Tim Cook convinced Trump to drop Made in America USA iPhone for now. And, he's working, Tim Cook is working with several US companies to manufacture things like the glass for the iPhone, a company called Corning. And again, shares for Apple have rallied over 12% this week on the news of the investment of millions of dollars in US companies. All right. So also in the news, Tesla Robotaxi scores permit to run ride-hailing service in Texas. So not only they have a license to run in Austin right now, they're running the Robotaxi in Austin. It looks like they have the actual license for the full state of Texas. So we'll see if the Robotaxi rolls out in the next couple of days in several other Texas cities. Okay. Now we'll go to my portfolio. Okay, as I mentioned, Tesla being a hot stock today was up as much as 2.29% in my portfolio for a gain of $300. So SoundHound shares the AI voice activation, AI driven software was up as much as 26% for a gain of $149. Also, Palantir Technologies, again, they had a good earnings call last week. They continue to rally. They're up as much as 2.6%. And Apple shares up as much as 4.22% for a gain of $95. Again, they did meet with the president on yesterday about their big Apple deal. So shares were up. And also NVIDIA shares up again, up as much as 1%. And also Alphabet or Google was up as much as 2.49%. So those were the top stocks. Again, I think SoundHound shares, they were up a lot again, 26%, as much as 27%. So SoundHound shares were probably one of the hottest stocks today. Okay, and now we'll go to the Robinhood really quickly. Okay, here we are in my Robinhood portfolio, up just a little bit, about 0.33%. Again, we had a couple of stocks here in the Robinhood rally. We had Google, as I mentioned earlier, but I wanted to talk about XRP because those shares were up as much as 10% on yesterday. So I'd like to take a quick look at XRP. Okay, here it is, XRP for the week, up as much as 11%. Okay, so yesterday when it went up 10%, I was up a little over $100. So again, pretty exciting stuff yesterday, seeing the shares jump from nearly $2.78 up to $3.30 something cents. Also, there's good news in the crypto market that possibly they will start accepting crypto in people's 401k, giving people exposure to XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum in their 401k. Okay, so XRP up over 13% for this week. So again, keep your eye out on XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I believe Ethereum hit an all-time high. Let's take a quick look at Ethereum before I close. Okay, here it is. Ethereum hitting an all-time high of $4,033, a gain as much as 14.74 this week. Okay, again, so Ethereum rallying, XRP rallying. Again, these are some of the hottest crypto, XRP and Ethereum, and there's a couple others. HBAR, and I think Bonk. But again, these are some hot crypto coins: Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. Up over 10% this week, XRP, and Ethereum up over 14% for the week. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.